Alright guys, I wanted to bring you a car camera. I do believe that is the name brand of this device. Here's the box. And on the front it says G-sensor, 5 megapixel, viewer, voice recorder, file recycle, and GPS. So let's pop it open and see what we've got here. This looks like it's used, or possibly this may be one just for review. I would expect that yours will come looking brand new. This right here is a little cover for wires, and we should have the camera in this bag right here. There we go. You can see it's got 3M tape to keep everything secure. Here is the lens of the camera right here, and it's got a little thing on the side here. We can adjust it like this. Here's the other side. We have buttons right here. This is a power button. We have a menu button. Looks like we have a toggle button, record button, mic button. We have some inputs over here, which you've got AV out right here, AV in right here, and USB over here. Bottom side is 3M tape, and it looks like this would, I'm bad about not reading directions, guys. It looks like this whole thing will come together just like this, alright? So that it keeps your wires nice and clean looking. On the side, we have a microphone right here, and we have a place for your micro SD card. The other side looks like we have a reset button right in here. Set that to the side. We have our charger. Go ahead and open this up. Alright, looks like we've got a fairly long cigarette lighter adapter with your typical micro USB port right here. We have a file transfer cable, typical. We have an extra piece of 3M adhesive tape here. And we have, of course, a book right here. Be sure before you use this, you pull the little lens protector off the front here, or you're going to get some really bad video. So go ahead and just pull that off like so. And make sure the lens is clean and free from any smudges or debris before you attempt to use it. Let's put it in the car and check it out. Alright, now that we got it out on the main road, it should give us a pretty good idea of what kind of detail we can expect at nighttime.
Yeah, I got a message from them, a text message from the collision center, and they're like something about, have you picked up your car today? And I'm like, what? No, how am I supposed to pick up my car when nobody's called me to tell me that my car is ready? So I responded to the text message. I was like, nobody even told me my car was done. These people are not good when it comes to communication. You know, it seems to be a theme lately. And next thing you know, he's calling me. And he's telling me, oh yeah, something's definitely wrong with your steering column. Yeah, no,
we've established
no
that.
kidding. You know, that's why I did not take the car off the lot the day you guys told me it was done. I mean, seriously, if it was like that before I had given them the car, don't you think I would have gotten in the car and just drove off? Because that would be normal to me. I didn't drive it because the steering is so loose, it feels like it's dangerous. When you're talking about that much play in your steering, something is wrong in there. And at any point, whatever is loose could come apart, could break. And if that happens, could you imagine your steering shaft coming disconnected from your rack and pinion?
No.
I mean, okay, that's maybe a little too technical, but just imagine there's a shaft that goes from your steering wheel down to your wheels, you know, that turns them. Imagine that shaft becomes disconnected while you're driving down the road, or the highway. Imagine going 60, 70 miles an hour down the interstate, and the shaft that connects your steering wheel to your wheels.
Or driving past the school and running over a group of kids.
When your steering wheel disconnects from your rack and pinion or your steering gear, the wheels will follow the pattern of the road. Now, if you've got a good alignment, if the roads are in good shape, typically your car will track to the right off the road into a curb.
But this is Oklahoma.
But this is Oklahoma. This is really aggravating. The way it sounds is the way he made it sound is I'm gonna have to pay for this guy to come out and tear down the steering column to figure out what the problem is. And then I'll have to hope that once he does this, he can confirm that this is from the accident. Because otherwise, it's going to be my dime and my car is going to be left taken apart. And it'll be up to me to have it repaired. This is not how this is supposed to work. You know, he's like, well, how are you going to convince the insurance company? I mean, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to convince anybody. I mean, are you telling me that I'm the only person to ever have hidden damage like this that isn't found out until later? Am I the only person that's ever had an issue with the steering column in the history of car insurance? Yeah. Every day.
Yes.
Every day there's something.
Yet the smoothest of days through it all occur when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so let's go over some of the specifications and my final thoughts regarding the car camera, also known as the B40. If this is something that you are interested in after watching this video, direct link in the description to Amazon. It is $59.99, and overall I think it's a good price for any camera that works even remotely well, which this one does pretty decent. Okay, so this camera records in 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames a second. It has a 170-degree wide-angle lens. It has HDR, which, I mean, it says it has HDR, but I didn't really see that in any of the footage. It definitely does not look like it has high dynamic range. It also claims it has night vision, which it absolutely does not have night vision.
It does do time and date stamp. It will hold up to a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. They want you to use a class 10 card. Otherwise, you could have some issues. It records in .mov. It has an input for a GPS unit, which is sold separately. You know, that's pretty much about it. It's a dash cam. It's very small but usable and working dash camera. So, with that being said, as you can see from the video during the daytime, video and audio at daylight is fine. It works absolutely great. I was really impressed with the daytime quality for a $60 camera. The problem comes in if you're going to be using this at night. I mean, my whole setup here is 4K, so when I watch anything at 1080, obviously I lose some of the resolution there, but you know, I can watch 1080 videos all day long on my 4K system here, and it looks perfectly fine. Not the case with this. The daytime video quality is degraded, and the night quality is in my opinion, night quality is unusable. I mean, there's... And before anybody asks, yes, I'd gone through all the settings. I've played with this thing for several days trying to see if there was something I could do to improve the quality of the video output, and there's just not. I mean, this is what you get. So, you know, for $60, do I feel it's a good deal? Yeah, for a $60 camera, I think it's a great deal, especially if you're going to be using this primarily during the daytime. It's an excellent deal for people that are only going to use it in the daytime. For nighttime, not so much, you know, and I really hate having to do a review this way. I hate having to say, well, this is great, but it's also not. I would prefer to be able to come out and say, you know, overall, I love it. It's a great camera, but unfortunately, you know, I can't because I'm honest and can't buy me out. So with that being said, guys, you know, use your own discretion, look at the video and, you know, make the decision for yourself. But in my personal opinion, you know, if I was on a budget and I just needed something, yeah, this would be fine. You know, this would be a decent camera. I just wouldn't recommend it for anybody trying to drive at night. You know, for you nighttime people, you should go back through my videos and look at my review videos on dash cams, because I've done reviews on a lot of them, and there are some dash cams out there that may be just a little bit more, but they provide much better night quality to go along with the very good daytime quality as well. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, stay safe out there, and Uber on.